Oh. I think it's time to change hairdos. Oh. Why do I look radioactive? What the? Sometimes. Wait a second. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Okay, I don't know what I just did. What did I just do? Yeah, I seen that. That was funny. He looked just like, oh my God. Whoever did that makeup, whoever did it, they was too good. At first I said, what is this man coming up on my For You page? Who is this? I kept looking at her, the voice, and I said, oh, that is him. What the hell he doing? He is funny. That's a funny man. Yeah, it did. It was funny. He did that. It was funny. I said, what the hell? He had all those people convinced. He had them all convinced. They had no clue. Damn good makeup. That's for damn sure. And he didn't even sweat. It didn't even look like he was sweating or nothing. Like, how he do that? That man be everywhere. I was watching Mafia-thon like everybody else. My favorite person besides Kai is uh that's hard to say. I like Tota. I like Rakai. I like him. He's funny. At first, the first time I seen him, I didn't care for him, but now he done grown. He done grew on me. He done grew on me. Are you high? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Welcome to 101 on how to get blazed. Welcome. Welcome to High Central. Here we get high all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We got all the stuff to get you there. Dress. Ain't got no dress. We don't wear dresses at High Central. And I got bags under my eyes and I haven't had no sleep. Hello, cousin Lee. Hello, Lee. How you doing? Cousin Lee. How you doing? Don't look under my eyes. I got bags under my eyes because I haven't been asleep at all. I mean, I slept, but not enough. Not 8 hours. I did not get 8 hours of sleep. Just call you Ken. Does that make it any better? Well, K-Y-N-Z, Kenzie? Did you see my comment? I said I'm not wearing no dress. Did you hear my answer? Did you hear my answer? My name sounds like Ken's, but it's Ken. Oh, Ken. So your name is Ken. How's your... Oh, going great. Thank you. Welcome to High Central. Somebody just accused me of being high. Welcome to Get High. The tights. I ain't got no tights on. Do you got tights on? It's too hot for tights. Tights is not the thing yet. You wear tights in the winter when it's cold, when the snow is coming down on the ground. That's when you wear tights. You don't wear tights no other time except you wearing pajamas. That's good. As you should, because it's morning. You seen me before. Where you seen me before? Where? Where you see me? Do you see me now? Welcome to High Central. We don't know what's going on right now. I'm not really a person that could get high. I don't like I don't like nothing having control over me. But shout out to the people that do. That like to live on the edge. I can't do that. I can't put drugs in my body. Bad enough I'm eating, you know, eating my addiction. I can't have two habits going on at the same time. Can't be fat and on drugs. That don't sound right. I can't do it. I'ma just stick with my one addiction. And even that now is starting to lose its place in my life. The food is so disgusting nowadays. I'm starting to get turned off. Everything just looks nasty. So I can't imagine being on drugs and no. I've been scrolling for minutes to see you. How many minutes? See, if you subscribe to the channel, you won't have to be scrolling trying to search. Just subscribe. 20 minutes. That's a long time. That's a long time. My advice is just to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, just subscribe, man. Just subscribe. I don't have no mafia thon going on over here, but you know, I don't have that. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We getting there. Not really. Kinda. But welcome. Welcome to my mess. I am getting ready for the day. I will be on tonight, Friday night. Usually I don't come on at night, but there's some people I have not been seeing on my live stream, and my thought is because they don't come on in the morning. They only come on at night. So I'm going to go out of my way to come on here at nighttime. Now, if they don't come on, we're going to have a problem. Anyway, it is Friday. It's payday for some of y'all. What y'all spending y'all money on? Are y'all spending y'all money on them bills? In America, our whole life is paying bills. That's what we do. We wake up. We get dressed. Some of us take a shower. Some of us don't. In America, you got two kinds of people in America. The shower people and the no shower people. And so you wake up and then you decide, think of Americans as sim characters. That's exactly what we are. We wake up, we decide, breakfast, no breakfast. Okay? Bye, baby. Breakfast or no breakfast. So we decide on breakfast. Some of us have breakfast, some of us don't. Okay? Then from there, if you got kids, some of us got kids, some of us don't. So then your day is according to if you got kids or if you don't. Then you go to your job. Some of us got a job, some of us don't. Or some of us have a complicated job and some of us don't. You go to your job. You get in your car, you go to your job. Some of us have road rage on the way to work and some of us don't. Some of us just drive to work and arrive. And some of us have to have a fight to get to the job. Gotta have a fight to get to work for some reason. Gotta be angry on the highway. Some of us get to work, some of us are good employees, and some of us are not. And so your day goes according to if you're a good employee or not. Okay? Some of us get off work, some of us have to stay at work overtime. Okay? You know. Then there are some of us who go home and then some of us go home and then some of us go to after hours at the bar after work. Okay, there's two completely different people in America. There's only two. I know people like to talk about race and color and all. Really, it's just two people. Some of us fix ourselves a dinner, and some of us go hit up a fast food place or restaurant for our dinner. Some of us don't eat dinner, really. You might want to say there's three type of people. Then there's some of us who take a shower before we go to bed. Some of us don't. There's some of us that exercise and some of us don't before you go to bed. Some of us sleep all night, some of us don't. And then the cycle, the next day, same thing. And then when we get paid, there's two type of people. Hello, Alfonso. There's two type of people that deal with their paycheck. There are some people. There's one kind of person who just looks at their paycheck and just blows it all on liquor, food, clothes, hair, and they pay their bills last, and then they have problems. Then there's some other people in America who are very strict. They carefully budget their money. They carefully budget their groceries. They pay their bills on time. They have good credit. Their life is on easy mode. There are some people like that. Okay? They have a savings account. All of that. So when you decide to come to America, you have to decide which person you're going to be. Are you going to be the person of responsibility, organization, care about yourself? Are you going to be one of those people? Welcome back. Are you going to be one of those people who would just live their life in chaos? So we have two people here, chaos and just plain Jane. Plain Jane or chaos? You have to decide what you want to be. Plain Jane or chaos. A lot of people live really on the chaotic side. That's why we be having these problems. Because the chaotic people, the people who like to turn up, who like to get this shit started, they get that shit started every day at 7 a.m. all the way around the clock. They keep it started. They keep the party jumping. Not paying bills. Okay, acting a fool, road rage, always angry, always upset, always mad, fighting, You gotta decide which side you want to be on. Now, I haven't always been on the peaceful side. I was on the chaotic side. I was when I was younger, not paying bills on time, all that kind of crazy stuff when I was younger. And then I said to myself, you know what? I have a choice to be on the other side. So let me be on the other side. Make your choice. I can't live my life in chaos every day. I can't do it. I don't know how these people do it. Running around, losing your mind all day, every day. I don't have time for that. So if you want to be on the calmer side of life, you come to my live stream for calm, peace, maturity. But if you want to live your life on the edge, almost like you jumping out of a plane every day, then you have to go find that somewhere else. I don't live like that. I don't do chaos. I don't do craziness. I don't do the chaos, and I don't do craziness. I can't handle it. I can't handle no nonsense. That's why I don't have many friends. I don't have many friends because I don't do the drama. I don't do the drama. I don't do the craziness, the arguing, the fighting, all that. I can't do that. So if you one of those people that like to turn up and cause problems all day long, all night, there's a special place for you. But it ain't around me. It ain't around me. I will walk away. I will stop talking to you. I will block you. I don't have time. I love my peace. I like waking up with nothing to do, on the weekend. Nobody calling me, talking about girl, so and so cheated on so and so, and what do you think I should do? I've been sleeping with a married man, and oh my God, I can't believe I got pregnant, and da 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 da, or oh my God, I left my underwear at his house, and all that. I don't have time to be hearing that stuff. I'm gonna wake up. I wake up like a princess, especially on the weekends when I ain't got nothing to do. I wake up. I make me some breakfast, When I have that extra time, I'll make me some breakfast, and well, really, I make breakfast every day because I like breakfast more than anything. And so I wake up, I make my breakfast, you know, I sit here, I come over here, and I do my live streams, and I write down all my goals and things I want to do, blah, blah, blah. That's what I do, you know. And then I go out on the weekend. I'll go to the home store. I'll go to Hobby Lobby, create a project, stuff like that. Peaceful things, not chaos, not hearing about people trauma. I don't want to hear about you and that man. You and that man that don't want to break up. I don't want to hear it. So you got chaos in your life. You got a whole bunch of issues going on. You refuse to buy a new underwear. You got hair down your back. They make you look like a werewolf all the time, but you hate it, but you won't get rid of it, and all this kind of stuff. You hate your job, and you don't want to quit it, and all this, and you mad because you ain't got no driver's license, but you won't try to get the driver's license again, and you keep getting caught up in the system and drugs and going in and out of jail, and you a bad parent. You hate your kids, and you hate your baby daddy, you hate your baby mama, and all this kind of stuff, and you can't you burn all your food all the time. You hate how you look, but you won't change how you look, and all this kind of stuff, and your feet are always swollen, and you won't take care of it. You just wait till they cut your foot off, and all this other stuff, and you always in debt all the time, no money in your pocket. You just crying all the time. You on the internet crying about why Beyonce concert tickets is too high. She's robbing us, and all this stuff about that kind of stuff. You know, I don't have time for all that. That is what I consider chaos. That, to me, that's a chaotic life, and I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no part of that. I like peace. All the stuff that goes on in the world is because of people who love drama and chaos. The people who want to live their life like a reality show every single day, cat fighting in the street. You got grown men who fight each other. Back in the day, I can tell right now crime is not the way it used to be. Back in the day, these dudes used to get mad because you stepped on their shoe and they shoot you right on the spot. Okay? Ain't ask you your name or nothing. Back in the day, these dudes used to shoot you over the color of shirt or hat you had on, or scarf. Just shoot you dead and over something silly. That's how I know crime ain't the way it used to be. I mean, now it's not as bad as it used to be. Because back then, shoot you over any little thing. Any little thing. You back into somebody, they shoot you. Oh, my bad. Bang, 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 bang. They shoot you. And you just gone. You like, damn, Back in the day, they used to shoot you over stealing their stuff, they drugs, they all that kind of stuff, just crazy stuff. Chaos. Back in the day, you couldn't play Uno cards with people because they shoot you if they lost. If they lost the game, they shooting you. Just drama and chaos. Pure. You know who I blame that on? I blame that on convenience stores that have all that candy and junk. I think people are fueled off of the candy and the junk all day, and they just gotta be chaotic for the rest of the day. You talk about coffee. These people are hot. Forget drugs. People that do a lot of the crazy stuff, they are high on junk. They are high on junk food. Junk food, something about it causes craziness. That's what I think. Because why else are you running around acting a fool? So, but things have calmed down a little bit since then, since I was younger. When I was younger, there was a lot more chaos going on. But I can't live in that world. I refuse. And if you come from that world, you come from that chaotic world, or your family is just chaotic every other week, they always got something going on. You have free will to break free from the craziness. It may take you a minute to get away from that craziness, but you got to, if your mama was a maximalist, And her whole house was just figurines and gold statues, and it looked like a museum all over the place. The bathroom looked like a museum. You could barely sit on the toilet because she got all these gold figurines and statues and roses and flowers everywhere. It just looked like a chaotic nightmare mess. Or you live with a mother and father or parent that house was just a hoarder place, junk piled up to the ceiling, toilet paper stuck on the floor, roaches crawling on the walls, on the back of the toilet. And let me tell you something. I had a friend. I went over her house. Man, I sat on her. She had one of them paisley couches. And if you don't know what a paisley couch is, look it up. She had one of them paisley couches. I sat down. And she had some Church's chicken, a box of Church's chicken sitting on the coffee table. And I'm looking at the coffee table. And all of a sudden I look at the chicken. I see something crawling on it. And I look over into the box. I said, oh shit. She had roaches crawling in the chicken. Had the nerve to ask me, did I want a piece of chicken? I said, I don't think so. I don't think I want no chicken. Roaches crawling on the paisley couch. The brown roaches was blending in with the couch, and I didn't even know it until I started seeing them crawl. I had to get up, and I told her, where's your bathroom? Went to the bathroom. Roaches crawling on the wall in the bathroom. And I was a young kid then. So it's not like I had a car that I could leave. Okay. I had to leave her house. I said, well, I got to, I'm gonna go walk over to so-and-so house. So I told her I'm leaving. I'm walking over to my other friend's house. I walked over there, and I had my mother come pick me up because I lived on a military base. Okay. I had my mama drop me off down there in the hood. Okay. And I went over my friend's house and had my mother pick me up from my other friend's house. But when she found out that the girl had roaches, she made me take off my clothes at the front door. At the front door, and made me shake all that shit out. She said, I can't believe you went over there and they had roaches and stuff. You can't go. And then I wasn't allowed to go over there no more. You know. So there are people like that, you know, that live in chaos and craziness all the time. You know, just because you live in the hood don't mean you gotta be dirty or nothing like that. Shake the devil off, right? Release me. Okay? You don't have to live like that. And so when you get older and you have free will to do what you want to do exactly what you want to do. Don't let your past hold you back from having a comfortable, beautiful, peaceful life. Just because you come from gun-slinging, drug-slinging people that did not care about their life, don't mean that you have to live that same kind of life. You are not your family. And sometimes you have to separate yourself from your family all the way so you can have peace, so you can have a good life. Even if you've never seen what peace look like, you can imagine it. You can create your own world of peace. Okay? Your mama and them never had flowers, never had a garden, and you've always loved flowers. Go get you a house. And have you some flowers in your own garden. Okay, your mama's house was never clean. Make sure your house is always clean. Okay, your mama and them treated the kid, you and your sister and them, and your brother and them horrible. You be a good parent. You know what I mean? You don't have to do the things that they did. And a lot of them were just experimenting. They didn't know how to be a good parent. A lot of them didn't know how to be a good parent. They didn't know how to keep a house clean. You know, it was only a few that really cared about their life and wanted to do good and, take their kids on vacations. And, you know, I lived in that kind of household. Even though my parents got divorced, my mom always kept the house clean. We always dressed in nice clothes. Thanks to my grandma, too. My grandma made sure we had nice clothes on. Our hair was done all the time. And that kind of stuff. So I didn't grow up in no dirty house, and I didn't grow up like that. My mama, she did the most. Cause my mama was, when I was younger, she was single for a long time. She want to keep her house clean because you gotta find you a man. Gotta find you a man out there. You can't have no dirty house and you trying to look for no man. My mama went walking all the time. She kept that body up. Cause you gotta find you a man. And it worked. It worked. She kept that body up, kept that house clean. Always came to work, and brought food and cooked and all that kind of stuff. And she got the eye of some soldier. Some soldier, she caught the eye of that soldier because she was cooking that food, bringing it to work. And the rest is history. Okay? Yeah, my mama, she married a soldier. She married her a military man. So, you don't have to live the life your family lived. You really don't. That's what school is for. School is to help you. School is to help you see another way out. If you pay attention, even though school is government-wise has its own motives, for you is a way out of your situation. That's your key to get out of the situation that you are in. You in hell, you want to get out of hell, educate yourself so you can get out of hell. Okay? Because the devil don't want you educated. The devil don't want you to do good. They don't want you to think. They want you to sit. The devil wants you to stay in a state of fight or flight. The devil wants you to stay numb. Add me. How can I add you? The devil wants you to stay hypnotized and addicted, so you can't focus. That's what the devil wants to do. The devil wants to mess up your life so bad so you can't focus on nothing. That's why I said, add me where? That's what the devil's job is to do, is to keep you in a state of confusion. And if you don't want to be like on Fortnite, do you see me playing Fortnite right now? How am I add you? How am I add you on Fortnite? But anyway, we all are not here for a long time. But we are going to be here for a good time. And make the best of your life. Oh, okay. Make the best of your life. Okay? Do the best you can. Even if you could only give yourself a little piece of paradise, give yourself a little piece of paradise. You don't have to live in a 5-bedroom mansion. You could live in a 1-bedroom apartment like my auntie does. And she has it all decked out. It's comfy. It's pretty. She made it look like her apartment almost looked like you living in a house because of how she decorated it. Okay? So you know your level of happiness, don't let your paycheck determine how happy you should be. Don't let your paycheck limit you. Don't say, well, I only live in this one studio apartment and I don't feel like I've reached my potential. I don't feel like I'm successful. If you made it out of your mama's house, your mama and them house, and you can pay your bills, every now and then go out to eat, every now and then go to the movies or something, treat yourself to something, then your life is a success. Your life is a success. If you can do those things and have your own safe haven, I don't care if it's a studio apartment, that's your safe haven. That's your place of where you can let go and be yourself. Just because you don't have what other people have, you gotta start comparing yourself to other people's life and be satisfied with what you have and make it a home. Your studio apartment, make it a home. And stop beating yourself down for not being where other people are. You don't know how those people got there. Some of these people are living on credit card debt. Some of these people are living in a financial hell, trying to keep up. Oh man, I gotta have this new car. I gotta have this new da 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 da. And the car payment be $1,000. You better thank God for your Honda that you ain't got no car payment on. Your 2012 Honda that has no car payments. You better thank God. Because these people out here now, they paying $1,000 a month just to ride around in a new car. And who wants that? Who won't pay $1,000? I can't imagine. Paying rent for a car payment? I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So thank God. Thank God for your smarts. That you are living according to your means. So thank God for that. Now, before I leave, I got to take my vitamins. So we got this vitamin. So you've been feeling like hell. You've been wondering why you've been feeling like hell. Feel like the devil's been in your chest. Because you ain't take no vitamins. So to all the people who are on the chaotic side of life, I know what's wrong with you. You need some vitamins. Expeditiously. Get you 2 of these vitamins. Take 2 of these. So you can get right. You can get right. I know why your life is hell. No vitamins. I got the Flintstone vitamins. I got the multivitamin. I got this and that. Taking both. Okay? Take both. You got to do that for your health. You do that for your mental. You've been wondering why you've been having brain fog. It's because you ain't took no vitamins. Drink your protein. You've been wondering why your bones feel like a scarecrow, just dried up. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamins to get on the right side of life. Okay, get out of that chaotic lifestyle. You know, the fighting and the arguing and the craziness. Get out of that side of life. And get right by taking care of your inner health. Okay? What? Did you not go to the bathroom? Clear your bowel. Why am I clearing my bowel? What's going on? How you know I didn't clear my... Why you up in my toilet? Why you in my toilet business? Is there a reason you in my toilet business? What's going on? Who asking people about their toilet business? See, that's what I'm talking about. The chaotic people. That person right there, no hoodie today. Ray, whatever that name is, asking me about going to the toilet. That's that chaotic stuff I'm talking about. That's that chaos side. People like that, chaos. Stay away from them. Live your life in the peaceful lane. You know, you don't always have to fight every day. Go on over to the peaceful side. Stay off the chaotic side. And if you got to go to God to get peace in your life, then go to God. Get right with Jesus if you have to. Sometimes you gotta go step your foot in the church to get that devil off of you. Sometimes you gotta sit in the front row of the pew of the church to get that demon out of you. Y'all be having that demon in y'all. If you sitting on up at night trolling people, calling people monkeys and fat and all this, and you sit up all night laughing in your phone, talking about people and all this crazy stuff, and just being mean and nasty, it's the devil inside you. You gotta get that devil out. And you get that devil out by taking you some vitamins. Take you some vitamins to get the devil out your body. And then also stop by the church of God. Get on down to that church. There's a church on every corner in Indiana. If your state ain't got enough churches, then you already in the bad zone. Come on down to Indiana. We got all kind of churches here. Baptismal, Christianity churches. We got Jehovah. We got Muslim. We got Korean church, Indian church, Hindu. We got all that. We got all the churches. Come on down here. Pick. Go to all of them. You know what? You don't have to go to one church. Go to all the churches. Go to all the religions. Get sanctified. Touch them all. Get in there. If you got the devil on your back so bad that you out here causing chaos in other people's life, okay, you may have to get baptized in all different religions. Okay, you may have to get yourself cleansed by all the religion. Go to all of them. You know, don't just stop at one. Go to all. Go to all the churches. You know what I mean? Don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep going. And people ask you where you going Sunday, going to church. But you was at church yesterday. Well, that was a different religion. Yesterday, I'm going to see about this Hindu. I'm going to see about this Buddha. You know what I mean? Go to all the churches. Don't stop. Get you some good Sunday clothes. You know, get you some good Sunday clothes that goes according to all the religions. Visit them all. Get you the wrap around your head, the whole thing. Do them all. Don't stop until you get right. Okay? I know it's hard out there to keep out of chaos, but you may need the avengers of the religion to help you. You may need an avenger level of help, and that's all religions. Go to them all. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody stop you. Go to them all. And I promise you, your life will be so much better, so much peaceful. You know, you have so much peace in your life. I haven't met nobody really that has went to all religions. You know, that maybe that's a challenge, you know. Go to them all to get yourself right. Okay? If you keep being violent, you always want to knock somebody upside the head, you need to go to all the churches. All of them. All of them. Okay? You keep wanting to poison people in their sleep and stuff, you need to go to all the churches. You keep wanting to set fires to people's houses. Every time you walk past the house, you want to light a match and all this crazy stuff. You need to go to all the churches, all the religions. You know, you want to slash tires every time you get a new man in your life. Every time he look at another woman, you slash his tires and all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You may need to go visit every single religion there is on earth. And that's just the truth. You gotta get that devil out of you some kind of way. Thank you, Mohit. You know, get that devil out your body by any means necessary. And I got the cure. So in order to, and tell your friends, you know, the ones that keep asking you for $20, your friends that be trying to take your girlfriend, your friends that's always on drugs and drunk and all this kind of stuff, show them this video, okay? And, you know, tell them my care package. Vitamins, you need your vitamins. You need your vitamins, okay? Tell them they got to take their vitamins to get the devil out their body. Then they got to join all the churches, every religion, all the way from Hindu to Muslim to Jehovah to Catholic. Then you have them get right with some hydration. Sometimes when people are horrible, it's because they are rotten, they are dry rotted from the inside. And sometimes they need hydration. So get them some, tell them they gotta have some hydration, okay? You know, if they really bad, if they really rotten people, you know, they haven't paid you back yet, the $20, they need this, hydration. And then they need some, chlorophyll. They need chlorophyll to cleanse the demon out from their body. Okay, that's what they need. Yes, all of that. So that's my care package. Join all the religions, okay? Join all of them. Join every single religion there is. Then vitamins, okay? Hydration, okay? So make sure you show this video to somebody who is having issues. They're going through things. They always have problems. Where am I from? Indiana. Show this video to whoever is in your life that got a whole bunch of problems and issues and constant chaos. And, you know, the yelling and the fighting and the arguing and all this those people, show them this video and show them the care package, okay? I need to start sending out these care packages. Yeah, I might have to do that. But yeah, so that's the care package. It's called Release the Demon. Release the Demon. Okay? You guys have a great day. Talk to you later. I will be on tonight. I'm going to put on my new hair. I'm going to put on my other hair tonight. So if you want to see the other hair, come on tonight to see me in the evening. I think around 8 o'clock or so. But anyway, until then, goodbye. Goodbye, woo-woo.